Okay, hi China. This is their reading, your free reading. Um, Today is March 9th. It's about 2 a.m. my time. Turn this music down a little bit. Hope you don't mind playing music to offset the mood a little bit. You want to know, okay, you're a Sagittarius and your friend is a Taurus. Um, you want to know your past close friend that you had a strong connection with. Will he return to be something more, or should you move on? Um, I blessed the cards, and prayed, and meditated before the reading, and these were the cards that were selected by the spirit guides through me, of course. All right, let's get started with the reading. Oh, and your friend is a Taurus. Yeah, you said he's a Taurus. And you're a Sag. All right. Fire, so you're a fire sign and he's an earth sign. All right. What I have in front of me is a 6 card spread. And as I talk about the cards, I'll face them one by one toward you. I'm trying to think if there's anything else I need to tell you before I get started. If you have any questions, of course, you can hit me up. Gmail. Um, it's all in the description box, of course. And Facebook. And I think you said you didn't have a Facebook. But anyway, you can message me here, of course, or through Gmail. And, if you ever get a Facebook in the future, through there. So those are the 3 ways right now. 6 card spread I have in front of me. These two crystals are, oops, pink. I don't know if you really can see the color. And these represent love. These are pink crystals and they represent love. And they bring forth good energy that pertains to that. All right. This one is for, it helps you relax. It helps with anxiety, to just lay back and be calm during your reading. It helps me as a reader and also for you. Um, and okay, let me get started before I forget something else. All right. The order we're going to go in is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and the last card will be this one. The first card that was selected is the Empress card, and that card, let me get it closer. It represents fertility, meaning someone can be pregnant, getting pregnant, and also be pregnant with an idea, a business idea, or an invention. But with the energy of this reading, it may have something to do with your spirit about you. Maybe you're very nurturing. You have a very nurturing spirit. You're a very nurturing person. It also can have to do with you having creativity, being a creative person, and you taking pleasure in beautiful things. Um, the gentleman that's your friend, he might be a very handsome man, um, and of course you take pleasure in that. Um, so I'm not with the energy of this card. I'm not gonna say that you will be getting pregnant or you're pregnant with an idea, because that just the way the question that you have, the what am I trying to say? The question that you have is, will he return? This card right now, the energy is bringing forth that um, you need to use creative ways to talk to him. Or you can just be real with it and tell him how you feel. Express yourself, basically. And like I said, you could be a beautiful person. He can also represent you, the beauty of you, and then also of him. You guys can both be two good-looking people, two very attractive people. And yeah, this that's what I'm picking up with this right now. All right, the next card is the Ten of Cups. It's kind of like a glare or whatever. And with that card, I'll just face it. There's peace and harmony in the friendship. He may have been a warm and caring person to you that made you more like to be more attracted to him. Could be a loving person as well as you, not just him. This can go for you or him. The energy of these cards. You might have felt protected when you're around him. He could be a very man that throws out that security, to make you feel protective and loved and warm. And he could also be a great cuddy buddy. You know, everybody want that cuddy buddy during these cold seasons, the cold months. But you should want a cold. Not saying you per se, but a person. You should want a cuddy buddy all year long. A person, not just for the cold months or whatever. And then try to be single in the summer. That goes on so much these days. People want cuddy buddies during the winter months. It should be all year round. You should want a person in your life like that all year round. Anyway, this music is not distracting my reading. Let me face that this way. So when you guys are together, it seems like you guys, from the reading, from the card rather, that it was some type of calmness, and you felt at ease when you were with him. Alright, the next card is the Lovers card, Chyna. And there's definitely a strong connection with this card, the Lovers card. A strong connection and a bond you might have had with him. You said you got, then you were telling me that you felt a strong connection with each other, but you never took it to the next level of becoming or wanting something more with him. That card, represents love, of course, love, partnership, and great chemistry. I'm picking up also desires, strong desires for that. Alright, the next cup is card rather is the Five of Cups. And with the Five of Cups, this card represents disappointment. And I know you asked me the question, will he come back as something more than just a friend? And the energy of that card, maybe not, just because this card, you have this card, it might not go any further than just a friendship. But I'm not done with the reading yet, of course. But when you see her, there's disappointment involved. You may have felt like a loss, like you kind of wish you would have said something to him, expressed yourself, expressed your feelings. But you feeling like you lost your opportunity I mean, you never know. You just, if you talk to him and communicate with him and be real and upfront with him, there's still a chance that something can grow out of it. The best relationships always start off as being friends anyway. Um, but take whatever positive you can from what you guys have and or had, and maybe if it doesn't work out, you just have to move on. Unfortunately, sometimes in life we don't always get what we want, but life and the universe will always give us what we need. So I mean, it's not like the end of the world. But I'm gonna continue with the reading. The next card is the Knight of Swords, and the Knight of Swords, you have to have the courage to go after something you want. And this gentleman in particular, you want, of course, have the courage and you know use your intellect also. That means your mind, and write down things that you want to say. That's a clever, like some clever ways of what you want to say to him, and how you want to approach him. Wear perfume, and maybe get your hair and your nails done, and maybe invite him out to lunch. It's less dramatic, kind of, when it's lunch instead of dinner. Invite him out to lunch or even coffee, and just talk to him and express yourself. Have the courage and not be afraid, and use your charm as a woman to go after what you want. Um, with this card, also, someone has a very sharp mind, very strong-willed. I don't know if it's you. The energy is coming. I don't know. It's kind of seems like it's coming from him. But it could be you too, also. Um, the Queen of Wands is the last and final card. And with the Queen of Wands, she can make your dreams and all your wishes, all your dreams, and all your wishes come true. So, by me seeing her, you have a strong chance of becoming something more than just a friend with this guy. Even though with the Five of Cups, um, there may be disappointment that can come out of it, but then it also depends on you and how you approach him, how you talk to him, and how he sees eye to eye to you. And if there's, of course, still a connection there. The Queen of Wands, though, there's a strong possibility that you might get your wish, and you might be able to. The gentleman might give you a chance. Also, I forgot to tell you the Empress card. The element is Earth, and by him being a Taurus, uh, him being a Taurus, this that represents this card, and it could be him being the one that has a very nurturing spirit, or very like sensitive, caring, and also likes the beauty of you. Maybe he was attracted to you through your beauty and your looks and that sort of thing. And also the planet for the Empress is Venus, and Venus represents love and romance and pleasures, the beauty and bounty of life. So this is, I get really good energy from these cards. Trying to think anything else that I'm picking up. I think like I said, you have a chance because the Queen of Wands. It depends on you, and it also depends on what's going on with him too, or if he's involved. So it could be some disappointment because of that. Um, when you guys are together, there was some warmness, calmness, a type of secure feeling with him. You had a strong connection and a bond that can go to the next level, if you have the courage to approach him and tell him and be real with him. Like I said, schedule a lunch date or a coffee date or whatever to invite him out for a drink if you drink. Uh, that's your reading, Chyna. I hope you got your answer out of this reading. Okay, blessings and good vibrations. This is Goldie. Peace.